the only dude that would check up on me was Mitch. He came back there, a little bit of small talk. What's up, dude? And then, we have a pool in the backyard, and just small talk. And then he walked by the pool around the corner like I seen him do I don't know how many times since I was early teenager. And that would end up being the last time I ever spoke to him. And so fast forward to Halloween. Then he had a birthday. He had like this like birthday gathering. It was like public. I think he even made like a flyer for it. He had a big old party, and I didn't go. I regret not going. But and then Halloween for some reason. Yesterday was Halloween. I was here for a little bit and went home and slept. It's always kind of a weird day. I don't know why. I still don't know why. I don't know why I didn't do anything. Didn't go out. Didn't go to Buffalo Wild Wings to get hammered. Didn't call anybody. It was weird. So you know what? Stay home. I'm not drinking. I'm gonna drive down the street to Miguel's Jr., which is a Mexican spot in Inland Empire. It's one of my favorite burritos on the planet. I'm gonna get a bean cheese burrito and get fatter, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I got the burrito. And on my way home, it's like 3 miles away from getting the burrito to the drive to my house. Our previous manager calls me and saying that Mitch got in an accident. And he's like, yeah, it happened. We got a little backstory. We just signed to Nuclear Blast, and it gave us a pretty big signing bonus. So me and Mitch did what we do. He got a Harley, and I got a Cadillac CTS, which I would end up associating negative thoughts and feeling maybe that's why I never took care of it. I thought I was so fucking cool. I bought the car for a wrong reason. I bought it to look cool, but I genuinely love the car. I'm gonna buy that car again. And we both did what we do, and but yeah, he got he got a new bike, and I get the call. I want to say it was around like 6 p.m. It was definitely in the evening. It was definitely dark outside, dark. And I remember I was passing the church and turning right onto Minoya, which is where I live. Told my parents what happened, and I'm leaving. And I told our manager to send me the address. I didn't think about if I'm going. Where is he? And so I told my parents what happened. In and out. Dropped my burrito off, and I fucking got back in my car and drove. He was in Irvine, which from here, Irvine is it's a neighboring town over. It's like the next like nice place from Corona. It's like with no traffic. Which on Halloween there's no traffic. It was like a under 30-minute drive, and yeah, I remember parking the car and was walking inside the hospital. Basically, it was like a big waiting area. It was like a big ceiling, like a tall ceiling. Like it wasn't like a room. It was like in where we were sitting, was like a middle of everything. super tall ceiling, and it was myself, our manager, and Mitch's dad, Kip. And then we were kind of texting back and forth with the other guys in the band, giving them updates. But I was getting a little bit more information, like such as he crashed in Huntington Beach, which is where he was living at the time, and just doing updates. And remember, it felt like we were there for a while. We were there for like so long. It felt like I was taking naps. It was there for a bit, sitting, just basically waiting for an update. And basically, what was happening is he was in surgery. They were trying to save his life. And anyone that has ever been in that kind of spot with probably a family member or friend, they can't really tell you exactly what's happening, but you want answers. It's a very tough spot for the people that work at the hospital to give you news. And he was hanging out with Mitch's dad and their manager, and some of the other guys were out of town. I don't want to speak for him, but the bad one was when we got like one update was I remember a doctor was talking to Kip and I was looking at his shoe, and you see blood on the scrub. Oh man, this is not good. That was kind of like the hit of reality. So this is not good. And then more time passes, and then finally we were able to go upstairs. Where he was in surgery, and then then we're allowed. So at this point, I believe they'd done everything that they could. They're trying to stop the bleeding, and I believe he was bleeding internally, and so we're upstairs. Now we're in the same level, and so they let us say hi to him, but so technically he was alive. And I keep forgetting that, like, he was alive when we saw him, and it's like, man, we're just hanging out. We were talking. Yeah, I didn't know what to say. I don't know if he could hear what's going on, but I assume that's what they mean for someone that's fighting for their life. But and these are like the wee hours of the morning. It's probably already November 1st at this point, and I didn't know until it happened. So anyone that's unfortunate, if you've ever been in a spot, unfortunately, it's kind of like you're kind of like allowed to be there. And you see like the nurses kind of rushing like this is bad, and the doctors, and then out of nowhere, I remember the doctor going up to Kip saying, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Oh, sorry what?" And obviously he passed away, and it's like a movie. Like it just doesn't. yeah, just the I run away from that moment along with many others. And I would basically start the second half of my career. And yeah, there's only been like twice in my life where there's like a thought entered my head and literally that's just what's gonna happen. And it's been true. Like when the band first started, like there was no, the vision was there and it never wavered. And I'm fascinated like how I try to do other things in my life like that. So everything that happened in the band was never really surprising. It was because it happened in my head already. And unfortunately, the second time that happened was literally the moment Mitch died. The first thought that popped in my head was the band's not stopping. There's no way. And it literally, no matter what I read or saw or heard, it just wasn't. It won't even like get in there. It's just it's fucking fascinating. I don't know what that is, but it's fucking sad, man. We lost the face of the band, the singer. Brother, best friend, all in one moment. You know, he was everything in my life, and I didn't even know. It's such a cliche, man, but it's true. You don't know what you had till it's gone. I guess that's why it is. I guess that's why people say that. It's lost everything in one moment. In one moment, but so yeah, this is early in the morning, and then at this point, Mitch's friends have already heard what's going on. So I was shown there for a couple more hours, I believe, and people started to come in to see him. He already died at this point, obviously. So once I saw other people, I'm like, I'm going home. And then I don't know, to grieve. What's that? And yeah, I drove home. I remember them there not being any traffic when I went home, and I kid you not, internet. I kid you not. The moment I parked my car, go home, someone got wind of it. Someone posted on Facebook, and then it fucking took off. Before I know it, it was a headline on the news sites. The metal stuff, this not metal, it's like real. I mean, it was all over. Literally during that drive, some idiot fucking posted on Facebook. But you fucking bitch. It's not their fault, but yeah, it felt like robbed. But then again, you can't control these things. The world caught. The moment I parked my car, everyone knew. I remember the first person that called me was he was our previous A&R. He signed us to Central Media. Steve Joe is a great guy, and remember he called and I picked up and I couldn't say anything, so I hung up. And that's when you just let the phone calls happen, the texts, and all that, and it was everywhere. Everybody knew. And then that started the second half of our career. Yeah, it just sucks, man. And another cliche, man. Uh, like they always take like the best. Like why? Yeah, like, why did that become a thing? The people that die first seem to be the ones that yeah, they always take the special ones first. It's weird. It's really weird.